Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought today we would just do a little get ready with me and a catch up, just talk about life and pregnancy. I was going to do a little pregnancy update while I get ready, so yeah, let's get into it. Let's see, so today is a Sunday and I am 35 weeks, which is crazy to think about. I am like, you can hear, I'm like out of breath from doing nothing. I feel big, and I feel like big like in my belly and big kind of all over. I'm always hot. That's like another thing that I'm having. Like I'm always sweating and just always like super just hot in general. Like I'm just running warm all the time. Everything makes me tired, and I think the worst thing that's been really happening is my back pain. I have like some bad back pain because of my belly, and it sucks. And I'll put everything that I use, I guess, in the description box below. It's essentially always the same. I very rarely change things up. But yeah, I just like, I'm kind of just like tired all the time. And I was actually like totally, I felt great during most of my pregnancy. Like I have not been super tired. I haven't been like, actually I was very tired in my first trimester, but I wasn't like so exhausted all of the time that I felt like it was just getting to me. At least not to this degree. Like now I feel like I legitimately like don't want to do anything. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to go to work. I just want to like lay around. Getting out of bed is hard. Getting into bed is hard. Sitting down is hard. Standing up is hard. Like right now I had to like fix these pillows behind me and there's still a freaking gap there. And I was like, oh my god, I have to like get up and do that. And it's really tough. I have not been in this position until now. It's very much like, I just want to, like, I want everything to just like be here and be done. So it's been a challenge. That's really been like my main issue recently, is just being like super tired and having back pain, and it's hard to get up and sit down. So that's been hard. I'm still working full time every day, which is also hard. And I think what actually is worse on top of that is the fact that I get really bad foot swelling, like swelling in my feet, like really bad. Because I work, you know, like at a desk, and I can't really put my feet up, and so they're dependent all day. By the end of the week, they are so swollen. Like it's like embarrassing how swollen they get. And then like the weekend comes around and things go back to normal, just for them to go back to being super swollen, you know, again, literally like a couple days later. So it's kind of like an annoying and depressing cycle, but the fact that it goes back to normal is reassuring, like within a couple of days. My husband was here actually was it last week? He was here last week, and it was really nice because he was actually able to like help with my foot swelling just like by pushing on them a lot. So that was like really helpful. But he's not here right now, so just kind of left to my own devices, which sucks. My parents were here this weekend, which was nice. But yeah, I mean, the worst part of it is just having to do everything yourself. So when there's someone around, it's a little bit nice to have someone to help you set up for the baby and like help you with stupid chores around the house and things like that. But it's been a little bit hard, I'm not gonna lie. And I honestly was fine until now. So it just sucks that it's like all catching up with me. I only have 2.5 weeks left of work before I'm officially gone, which is like the only thing getting me through the last couple of like just weeks here, because I am so exhausted and just so tired already. Like it's like literally Sunday and I'm already like exhausted thinking about the week ahead, which sucks. And I honestly have been okay. Like throughout my pregnancy I said the words, I forget that I'm pregnant. I've said that so many times, and now I'm like, I can't. I wish I could forget, but I can't forget. So it's like, it's just been tough. That's all I can say. Yeah, I guess like with that, it's also kind of crazy that like I'm already starting to think about my delivery and being, you know, postpartum and stuff like that, which actually reminds me I have some paperwork to fill out. I really need to do that because this baby really technically could come anytime now, which is wild, really crazy to think about. Oh, I should probably do that today, huh? I probably should. So yeah, that's kind of my pregnancy update. I don't really know. I guess I can tell you a little bit about the stuff that we've decided to set up in our home. We got a snoo. That was like our bassinet of choice, mostly because I'm going back to work really soon after I deliver, and I don't want to take any chances in terms of sleep. I don't know, obviously, if he's going to be a baby that likes the snoo or not, but I can hope that he does because it's supposed to be really good for sleep. So I would love if he would, you know, get along with it, and if that would be something that he would cooperate with me on. I would be very thrilled if he sleeps, but we'll see about that. It's just my fingers crossed at this point, just hoping for the best. What else? So we set that up last weekend. I finally set up like my changing area. Finding a changing table was also like, why are there so many options? Like, I just wish there was like a standard, like, okay, this is the changing table that you need. I got a Kikaroo. Why? I don't know why. It's like way too expensive for what it is probably, but it had really good reviews and one of my friends used it, so I was like, sure, I'll do that. I think I really do want to get like a scale of some sort so I can see how much he's eating. I know that like the Hatch, I think it's Hatch, right? That had the changing table that also weighed your baby, but I also read that like it breaks and things like that, so I just didn't bother with it. But now I'm kind of like, I do want a scale so I can make sure my baby is gaining weight, just, you know, because I'm paranoid like that. What else? Should I do eyeliner today or should we skip it? I probably should do it because I want to record a couple more videos today and I usually look better when I do that. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do a gel today. Let's see, I have a mirror right here, so that's why I'm kind of like looking down at that, especially for the eyeliner portion of this event. What else can I tell you guys about? So yeah, snoo was set up, so thankfully that's good. And also my changing area, I do still need to like actually finish setting up the changing area. I just like put the Kikaroo down and was like, changing area, but I should actually probably get like a diaper caddy and everything ready. I have like all the individual pieces. I just need to like actually organize it. And same with my hospital bag. I'm really procrastinating this whole thing. Like I really should get on this, but I haven't done any of that yet. I just did my hair with my Dyson. Oh, it looks like I missed a piece, but I love my Dyson Airwrap, and I totally think it's overpriced, but honestly it's the only way I can do my hair these days. Unless I just want to flat iron it, which I don't want to do, especially like going into this like, whoa, postpartum time. I'm just thinking about all my hair loss that's about to happen. I am trying to plan. I've been sort of planning for like the postpartum 4th trimester, I guess, like in terms of what skincare I'm going to introduce into my routine, and also just like trying to make sure my hair health is good because I'm really afraid of losing all of it after I'm done with my pregnancy, because like right now this is like the thickest it's ever been. It's been really nice to have like really nice and thick hair. Is my eyeliner somewhat even? I think it's somewhat even. That's what I go for, you know, the goal is somewhat even. It's not like perfectly symmetric, just somewhat even. Okay, I think that's good for that. And I keep my makeup routine very simple, you guys. I'm not an elaborate makeup person at all by any means. I think we'll do, should I do Whirl? What else do I have in here? I don't want to do that. Lipstick. I have a couple more steps left. But let's see, yeah, I only have like 2.5 more weeks left, and I'm working the next 10 days straight, which is like just rough. I'm like so tired just thinking about it. It's so depressing. I really should stop complaining, but it's just like kind of where I'm at these days in terms of my pregnancy. It's just been so hard recently, and I would say it's just been the last like week that it's been so rough for me, but trying to maintain a good attitude and just like let it be. Just it is what it is. I'm very lucky to be as healthy as I have been and not have like any major issues, knock on wood. Where is the wood? It's the floor. So I'm just trying to focus on that, but it's definitely been rough the last week or so. Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited to finally be postpartum. Like I said, I'm thinking about like my hair care and my skin care, and obviously I know I'm not going to have a ton of time to do any of those things. I'm not being delusional by any means, but there's definitely been some things I've been like sad I can't use, like retinols and stuff, so I'm excited to get that back into my life. Excited to have a glass of wine at the end of all of this. Man, if I could like have wine, I would seriously, like that would make pregnancy so much easier, wouldn't it? But yeah, that's like obviously off limits. Oh, I was going to do a whole video about my books that I've read during pregnancy. I wonder if people would like that, because I read a lot of books for me. Okay, for me, which is like 5 or something. Like it's not like a crazy amount, but for me that's a lot to read, because I have not read anything like non-medical in years, probably years. And I really would love to share about the ones that I actually thought were useful, or like what I thought was useful, because I think all of them are kind of useful in different ways. So if that would be interesting, please let me know, and I think that would be fun for me to make too, and kind of actually revisit them, because it's been a minute since I've actually opened one. I probably should start reading another one or something, but here we are. And we're almost done here. Yeah, I love putting on makeup. For me is like therapeutic. It's just helps me feel like me, helps me kind of feel more put together, especially when I'm feeling the way that I am right now, which is just like so big and bloated and just like overall not good. So I have a few things to do today. I need to finish a PowerPoint presentation, which I've already started, luckily. I need to do just random stuff like that. So my favorite lipstick of all time. And that's a big statement. This one actually, I think it would be tied. I think it would be tied between this one and NARS Sarah Moon, but that one's discontinued. So did you guys get anything from the Sephora VIB sale? I still haven't made my order, even though I'm a freaking rouge and I should have done it 100 years ago. My goal for this year is actually to lose my rouge status, because I don't think that I need to spend that much money at Sephora anymore. Like my makeup routine is very streamlined, and I really like that it's streamlined. I don't want excess stuff. Most of my skincare that I get is not even from Sephora anymore. Like there's only a couple of items that I really use from Sephora that I really love. Like, you know, like how often do I need to repurchase blush? You know what I mean? Like not enough to make myself a rouge. So I think my goal for this year is going to be to lose the rouge status. Lose the rouge. Just because I need to save a little bit more money for my own stuff. Life stuff. Buying a house potentially, things like that. So it feels good to be like practical, you know? Like I love makeup, I love doing the whole thing, but I think I'm going to shift my attention towards skincare. And most of the stuff at Sephora, they're not brands that I really am going to utilize going forward. Like I'm not really into the Sunday Rileys. I think the only ones that I really, and I made a video actually about the skincare that I've used from Sephora. So like Clinique is a good one. There are a few brands, but most of them I think I'm going to end up getting from Derm Store, so I think I'm going to try and not buy so much this year from the Sephora sale. I do want to get a dupe for my NARS Saramoon because that is one of my all-time favorites, like I just said, lipsticks, but it's the lipstick in Indecent Proposal, which is one of my favorite lipsticks, which got discontinued. It's from 2016, and I've actually utilized it like crazy. Like, it's actually down to like just this much. So I think that like that's well deserved. And then makeup remover I get from Sephora, but yeah, not too much else. I mean, I have this like tendency to like want to get things in like every color or things like that. It's like, it's just not a good habit. So I think this year will be the year. We're doing it. I'm also trying not to buy a lot of like postpartum stuff in terms of clothes because I think I can make when I have work. And so I'm just really trying to save money. So if any of you are on that journey, let me know and give me any good advice for that. I think my favorite piece of advice for that, just in closing here, is like to just unsubscribe from like every email list, because then you don't even see it. Like, you just don't even see the sale, and then you're not like, oh, I should buy this even though I don't even need it. So anyways, whatever. I'm sure all of you that are watching are much better at saving and budgeting than I am, but that's going to be my next goal, is to save a bunch of money and not spend it on random stuff I don't need, and spend it on my baby if I really want to spend something. So anyways, with that, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.